Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I thought I'd just do a bit of a manga collection tour because I wanted to refresh you guys' mind on what sort of stuff I have in my collection and just, tell you what I think is good in my collection, what I like about my collection, how I kind of organize it. But I reckon that we should just get straight into the video because I have no ideas on what else to make. So let's get into it. Alright, so I'm sorry for the quality of the audio dropping a little bit. I can't really have my Blue Yeti in one hand and then my phone in the other hand, so you're gonna have to deal with it. Anyway, start things off. I have volumes 1 through to 16 of Dragon Ball. This is the original Dragon Ball series. Very good sort of beginner manga series if you want something that's relatively short and you think you could read through. Because it is an action shonen adventure manga, so if you're into sort of combat and fighting and all that sort of cool stuff like I am, I would definitely recommend you pick this up. But yeah, that's all I have to say about Dragon Ball. I reckon I'll just move across over here. Now, over here I have 4 volumes of Venom Saga. This is one of my favourite series at the moment. Absolutely love the Venom Saga. I'm up to volume 4, this is volume 3. This is where the anime is up to, I reckon. I think it's going to go to past this soon though, because season 2 got announced recently. So be on the lookout for that, because that is awesome, and I can't wait to be able to watch the rest of it. But before I watch it, I reckon I'm going to pick up the rest of the manga, because this is awesome, and it is like one of the greatest manga I've ever read. Moving on, we then have Fullmetal Alchemist volumes 1 and 2. Great sort of first 2 volumes. I just haven't gotten around to buying more of it, and I reckon I will buy more of it eventually, but I don't know. Tell me if I should put this as my priority right now, or if I should just wait, find something else, and then finish that later on, when I have the money to buy it. Then after that I have Jojo's. I really want to collect more of this, but it's the same sort of reason as Fullmetal, is I don't really have the same spark to buy hardcover volumes for these two as Vinland Saga, because Vinland Saga I'm already so much further into and I'm enjoying it a lot more than these two in their first few volumes. Not that they're bad series or anything, but it's Vinland Saga, what can I say? It's really good manga. Jojo's Fullmetal, really good, but I just can't see myself buying them right now, but definitely will try and get more in the future. Then next up, this one I actually have been meaning to pick up a lot more of. It is 20th Century Boys. Now, this is an awesome sort of mystery manga written by Naoki Urasawa. Would definitely recommend you guys pick this one up if you're into sort of mystery, sort of, I don't know. I don't know whether I'd recommend it as a first seinen manga. It's pretty easy to get into, like, this first volume was pretty easy to read. Did enjoy it. I think it could be one of the better Naoki Urasawa works. I've only read this volume, so I can't really judge by that, but what people seem to say is that this is one of his like better, more broader audience available sort of series where it's not actually that hard to get into and hard to understand the plot and story at all, but it is there with something for everyone in that. So if you're into your mystery, go with that. That is very good mystery manga. Alright, so on this shelf you're going to hear a bit of a squeaky chair because my chair's really squeaky and I haven't figured out how to fix it yet. But yeah, it's whatever. We'll just get on this shelf. Not much on this shelf actually, because most of it, if you haven't seen it in all my other videos, is taken up by this brilliant sports manga, Haikyuu. Obviously, if you've ever been on my channel before, this is like my favourite series. Would definitely recommend it to anyone who is into shonen manga. It is like the best thing I've ever read apart from like Vinland Saga and that. But it's all up to debate. I really love Haikyuu. It has a lot of cool characters in it. I'll just pull out a random volume here. Really good covers actually. The series has a lot of great manga covers. Love to see all these panels. Boom, look at that. Spoiler, sorry, but that's unfortunate. Whatever. Haikyuu, absolutely love it. Volume 1 was a very easy volume to get into. If you've ever heard about Haikyuu, you might know that it is about volleyball. And you can probably tell that by here. So, sorry, I mispronounced it. It is about volleyball. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say about Haikyuu. I reckon that If I leave it up to you guys, you'll pick it up because I don't stop talking about it. Yeah, just recommend the series no matter what. Make sure you give it a try at least once. It is on the Shonen Jump app, same as Dragon Ball and Jojo's, because they're published by Viz, and that's about it. Yeah, they're published by Viz. Shonen Jump manga, really, really good. On to the next series. Sorry, Todoroki. Right here we have Dr. Stone Volume 1 through 3. Really, really, really love Dr. Stone. I need to pick up more of this. Haven't gotten around to it though because I've been busy and doing other things recently, or for the past few months, so I haven't even bought Haikyuu Volume. But I will be looking to buy more Dr. Stone. I really love these first 3 volumes. I love everything about it. If you saw my last video, which I will link here in the top right corner, hopefully, if I didn't, remind me in the comments, and I'll put it in the description. But Dr. Stone is awesome, and in that video I pretty much just said exactly why I like this and why it's in my top manga, so yeah. Oh no, Todoroki, go away. Alright, then next up I have Blue Exorcist Volume 1 and One Punch Man Volume 1. These 2 volumes I really did like, but I can't see myself picking up more of this series, and that's why they're just up here as 2 random volumes, because they're pretty much here for filler, because I can't fit anything else in this shelf that would look half decent with the manga that's up here. So yeah, Blue Exorcist, sort of good Exorcist manga. Not the greatest, not the worst, it's just average, it's good. One Punch Man has good artwork, and I do appreciate the artwork by One, and the story by Yusuke Murata, but wait, is that right? No, it's the other way around. RIP, sorry. Yusuke Murata's artwork and One's storytelling combined are just amazing. So yeah, sorry for like butchering that. I haven't read One Punch Man in a long time, and it's been a while since I've been in the manga community. Okay guys, don't hate on me for that. That was a complete accident. Anyway, I think I'll just get to the next shelf before I get any more controversy in my video. And I'm on the floor, this isn't fun. Righto. So right here I have Tokyo Ghoul Volume 1. Very good manga volume. I need to get more Tokyo Ghoul. I have been meaning to for a while, but since there's a box set, I'm just waiting till I can get that at a decent price instead of buy all 14 singles and then try and buy the Reebok set. So yeah, unfortunately, for the year and a bit that I've had this volume, I've never been able to afford it or find it cheap. So yeah, it's always in stock at an inconvenient time, this manga. Then we got Golden Kamuy. Again, it's another seinen manga that I would recommend for your first one. Well, I didn't really recommend 20th Century Boys. Whatever. Golden Kamuy though, definitely, if you're someone coming from an action-adventure sort of shonen tropey guy or girl, or whatever you are, I would recommend this because it's just a solid story. Good adventure story, good everything. Just give it a go. I got recommended this ages ago, and it was definitely worth picking up the first 2 volumes. Been meaning to pick up a few more volumes, but they're always like expensive because they're signature volumes, and I haven't had enough I haven't felt inspired to buy more of it, unlike Venom Saga, so that'll have to wait. Then we have Naruto 3-in-1 Volume 1. This is very interesting. So this 3-in-1 edition kind of sucks in quality. Story is very good. Recommend picking up Naruto if you can. I've read all of it on the Shonen Jump app because it's too expensive for me to buy in physical format. Even though looking at the rest of this collection, I probably could have bought this whole. Don't worry. Yeah, Naruto, great series. Would recommend it if you are someone that likes shonen adventures. It's my favorite out of the big 3. But then the next volume is probably what let the series down a little bit, but it's not really a part of the Naruto series, only the universe. And it's not actually as bad as everyone says it is. That manga is Boruto. Now, Boruto is not bad. Sorry about that. I don't mind Boruto. I just haven't been bothered to pick any more of it up. That's all I'm going to say, so I don't get lit up for bad opinions in the comments. So, oh no, I shouldn't have said that. My Hero Academia, overrated garbage. I do not like this series. It's okay if you guys like it. Personally, just can't get into it. Not a big fan of superheroes. As you can tell, I dropped One Punch Man pretty quickly, even though it is considered one of the best shonen mangas, or seinen actually. But yeah, My Hero, just not my sort of thing. I just like normal adventure and action. Stuff like Fire Force, yeah. Fire Force is kind of superpowery sort of stuff, but it's treated differently than My Hero Academia. It's more of a less superhero series and more of an actual like unique trophy story. It's written and illustrated by the same person that did Soul Eater. So if you've read Soul Eater, I'd recommend Fire Force. I think it's really good. I haven't read more of it. I have meaning to pick up more Fire Force. Haven't got around to it. Try and remind me to do that later on. Just tell me in the comments, you know. Then we have The Promised Neverland. Promised Neverland, one of my favorite sort of mystery series in the shonen genre. Great characters, good artwork, solid story until I think about the last half. People seem to say that it drops off. As you can see, I haven't got there because I'm only volume 7. But it's whatever. I love it. If you don't like it, that's your own opinion. But personally, I just couldn't stay in with it, so yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna move off of this. On to Black Clover. Very awesome magic adventure manga. It's a good shonen series, in my opinion. Does everything that a shonen has to be to do well. And I just recommend it if you're into some sort of like chill action, kind of funny, kind of humorous sort of series. Good characters, lovable characters actually. All of them are well designed, cool people. Honestly, if you want a manga that you can just have fun with and not worry too much about the plot early on, that is your manga right there. Just, yeah, that's your manga. Then I got Demon Slayer Volume 1. My opinion's changed on this volume. I originally hated Demon Slayer's manga, and then I read this volume like for a second time after buying it. Because originally, what is with my words today? Originally, I couldn't read it because I was like, what the heck? This sucks. And then I reread it and went, whoa, I don't mind this actually. So I've been meaning to pick up more of this. Haven't got around to it though. As you can see, this is the only volume in my collection. Sorry as I try not to burp. But yeah, Demon Slayer, I don't mind that. I'd recommend trying it out if you've seen the anime. Obviously, it's not going to be as good as the anime because the animation did very well for the anime, but would recommend that. It's pretty solid. Then we have Magi. Magi Volume 1. I got recommended this ages ago, and I picked it up off my recommendation, and it's solid. I can say it's a pretty good first volume. Haven't picked up more of it. Really need to. It has beautiful covers, by the way. This cover, and I'll put a few more on screen, are absolutely beautiful. These spines too, when they all line up. If you find anyone else's Manga Collection videos, I'll link a few of them into the description. Shout out to those people. Names are on screen now. Like around here. Yeah, those guys, their collections have some good manga in it. So go watch their videos, but Magi is in their collections, and it is beautiful. The spines are beautiful. Then we got Your Lie in April. This is one I don't see a lot of people having, because a lot of people seem to think that it's not going to be very good, because the anime was so good, but I reckon it's worth it. It is a solid manga. First 3 volumes, very interesting. Like, it's exactly the same as the anime, nothing's different, apart from the fact you can't hear the music. But I feel like the way the story in the manga is told, and the way the artist has done all of it, all the panels and everything, it's just sort of mesmerizing to look at and to think about. And it's interesting, in my opinion, how it's able to tell the story about music without actually using music. It's a different sort of story, I guess. Up to you guys if you want to pick that up. I would recommend it if you are into romance and a bit of like comedy and everything in that. So rom-com stuff. Definitely try this one out. Don't let it slide. It isn't that bad. It's actually pretty solid. Then the second to last thing on my shelves is Dragon Ball Z. Now, this is volume 1 of Dragon Ball Z. I've been meaning to pick up the rest of it, but I just can't be bothered. Like, I can just read it on the Shonen Jump app anyway. But I like Dragon Ball Z volume 1. It's pretty solid. It follows on well from the original Dragon Ball manga, but I just haven't been enticed to pick up the rest of it. So that's going to stay there for a while until I can be bothered, or have the money to buy the box set. So, yeah. That's that shelf, and sorry for the creaking chair if you heard it. Alright, so I brought this up onto this shelf because I couldn't be bothered to show you the dusty mess that is at the bottom shelf. So, This is just the Silent Voice box set, volumes 1 through to 7. Really enjoyed reading through these 7 volumes. Beautiful story about redemption, bullying, school life, all that sort of stuff. If you're into any sort of deep storytelling, this is your series if you haven't read it. A lot of people seem to pick it up early on, and I would agree with that. It is a good decision because it is a short series. You can get it in this sort of simple box set, only 7 volumes, and you can find it pretty cheap. It is a very good series for the money, so definitely recommend you guys give this one a shot if you haven't tried it already. It does have a movie, so go check that out, but personally I think this is the better way of digesting or intaking this story, as I'm bad at English, sorry. Yeah, try it out, it's solid. But I think that's all I'm going to talk about now. I think I'm just going to go back and record the outro, so see you there. No, I don't mean there, but like back that way, kind of, yeah. Anyway, bye. Anyway guys, that's all for today's video. If you like the video, please hit the like and subscribe button, turn on the post notifications to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Not that I can promise that'll happen because I didn't upload for 3 months last time I said that, but it's alright. I'll try to upload more. This was just a video that I wanted to put out because, you know, 3 months is a long time. I could have bought stuff, even though I didn't really buy anything. Sorry. Anyway, make sure you check out the channels that I mentioned in this video down in the description below, and my last video which I mentioned earlier on, which also will be linked down below in the description. But anyway guys, thank you for watching. Please leave a comment of any anime, manga, or video game recommendations you have for me. And yeah, peace. Oh my god, now I can go edit that video.